you to do, if you haven't already, is grab a t-shirt or a towel so that that can act as a bit of a brace or a bit of a hammock for the back of your neck. Okay, so like I say, this is our Pilates reset, and this is just to check in with how the body's feeling throughout this, I suppose how it's been for the morning and how it can be for the afternoon as well. So we will get started very, very soon. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in, but as long as you have that t-shirt or towel available for your head, you're going to place it down on the floor. Don't need it just yet, but you will need it in a second. All right. Hello, Shilling and Black. Nice to see you. Okay. So we will get started very, very soon. Like I say, I'm one for starting on time, and technically it's past. So, hello. I realised that Instagram you can see my legs when I'm that close, and Facebook you've got a full shot there as well. So we are going to get started. So normally what I would love to do is just check in with how the body is feeling from standing, so we're going to do that now. And that's just because obviously we come into the mat standing. We're also going to leave standing as well. So little bit of an energizing one. Do it at your own pace. I'm going to try my best to not hit any of those planks, but we'll see how it goes. If you're having any issues with connection or anything like that, do let us know. But we're going to start. So let's stand with those feet hip distance apart. We're going to take a small bend of the knees just to soften out through the hip flexors, and we're going to allow those arms to just drop nice and heavy. So starting everything from the breathing. Now if you're new to Pilates, you might want to take those hands at the top of the rib cage. If you'd like to, allow yourself to rest down. And what I want you to imagine is that that rib cage is like a balloon. It's inflating as you obviously breathe in, and it deflates as you breathe out. So starting with that breath, and just take 5 nice long breaths just to connect in with your body. Forget about whatever stressful morning you've had or whatever stressful afternoon you've got coming. So we're just going to take a nice deep breath in. Think of expanding at the side of the body and breathing out. Good. 4 more. Breathing in and breathing out. I'm going to face you and just allow the rib cage to expand as you breathe in. Slow, steady breathing in, breathe out. Good. Now if you can think about a different area as we do this, as we breathe in, we want to get a little bit taller, just through the crown of the head, not through the shoulders. And as you breathe out, pull the rib cage in, pull your belly button back, and grow a little bit taller again through the crown of the head. 2 more. Breathing in and breathing out. 1 more time. Breathing in and breathing out. Alright, we're not going to stay here long. Keep that rhythm of breathing. Let's start to add on a stretch of the legs, keeping the pelvis exactly where it is. What I mean by that is no tilt forward, please. So bent legs, so as we breathe in, we stretch, squeeze those bum muscles, especially if you've been sitting at a desk all day. Squeeze those bum muscles, squeeze those thighs, and then breathe out. Good. Make sure nothing else slouches forward. Breathing in. Squeeze those bum muscles, squeeze those thighs, lift up a little bit taller and breathe out. 1 more of that breathing pattern. Breathing in. Rib cage expands, squeeze those muscles of the legs, lengthen through the front of the chest, and then breathe out. Alright, we're going to stay down here for an inhale. As we stretch up, we're going to exhale. It's going to feel strange. We're going to also see if we can bring those arms up towards that shoulder height. So we're just layering things on top. Oh, we've got it. We've got it. So take a nice deep breath in here, lengthen the hands. Breathing out. Good. So we've got that resistance of the arms coming up, shoulders staying away from the ears, crown of the head lifting up, and those abdominals pulling in. Nice strong center. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to stay here. We're just adding on. Don't let yourself think about anything else apart from pulling those abdominals in, squeezing those glutes, breathing in and out, breathing out. Now it's only half an hour, so we're going to breathe in, lift those arms up towards the diagonal, keep those shoulders away from the ears. Notice the shoulder blades can roll round. Abdominals stay in. Breathe in, breathe in. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, and as you can tell, those arms are going to go as high as you feel comfortable. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good, let's keep going. 3 more. Breathing in. And breathing out. 2 more. Breathing in. Last one. Breathing in. Good, reach those arms up to the diagonal or up towards the ceiling if we can manage it. Those legs are straight. Chin in towards chest, connect the fingertips towards the crown of the head. Turn those palms towards the floor, chin in towards the chest. Let's start with a half roll down. If you'd like to, bend those legs. Now half roll down just basically means down towards the knees. Now you're going to really scoop the abdominals away, and what I want you to try and do is get that nose in towards the belly button. Alright. Squeezing that in, reaching those hands, and then peeling yourself all the way back up. Remember, those fingertips are connected to the crown of the head, so when the head lifts, the hands lift. Good, let's take a breath in, and a breath out. Breath in, and breath out. And all we're doing is articulating through the back. You're going to keep going. It's a bit warm. It's a bit warm here today. Breathing out. And again, we're still thinking nose to belly button, long lower back. Last time, breathing in and breathing out. Good, this time we're going to go a little bit further. So as far as you feel comfortable with that exhale, hands can be on the shins, tops of the feet, or the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. Take a breath in. Take a breath out, chin in towards chest, nose in towards belly button, pull those abdominals back. Good, straighten those legs if you can, keep those legs bent, do whatever you need to do. Roll up. Good, and again just lengthen your breathing and allow that movement to connect to the length of your breathing. So let's take a breath in, one more time, breath out. Breath in and breath out. Good, lovely. Keeping those arms where they are. A little bit of coordination depending on whether the camera is flipped or not. What we're going to do is we're going to take one arm forward. We're going to circle the other arm back. Now, depending on space, plants, light bulbs, shoulder mobility, you might just be a little bit smaller with that circle. So this is our nice little spine twist standing with a little bit of rotation. Bend those legs if you need to. Breathing in and out. Reach that hand forward. Breathing in and breathing out. Lovely. One more. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, fabulous. Changing sides. Stretch those legs if you can keep the pelvis still. Breathing in. See what I'm going to hit. Breathing out. Find that twist. If your shoulder's not happy, just keep it smaller. All right, breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Breathing in one more time. And breathing out. Good. Fabulous. Breathing in. Reaching those arms up. Now, standing towards the back of your mat. If you're not already, chin in towards your chest. That roll down. Hands on the floor. Bend those legs if you need to make it. Walk those hands all the way out. All right. Now we've got those hands flat on the floor. Tops of the feet are flat and relaxed. We're creating this lovely box position with the knees. Now, if wrists are uncomfortable, roll that mat up, place the heel of your hands on there, take it a little bit easier for the wrists. If we can, keeping the spine in that tabletop position, pull those abdominals up, sit bones out, insides of the elbows forward. We're going to rock forward, and we're going to rock back. Notice the abdominals don't change. We're not rounding or extending just yet. Breathing out, breathing in. And we're not going too far forward, but we do want to try and just emphasize a little bit of a further sit back here, and then breathing out. Good, 2 more times. Breathing in, and breathing out. Good, instead of rocking forward, we're going to come back to that tabletop position, and as we come back, you slide a hand forward. Now, options. Make sure those hips stay still. Slide that hand forward if you've never done this exercise before, or take a small lift. Bring it back and sit back. Keep the body still, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Pull those abdominals in to keep you there. If it's too much for the wrist, then maybe just walk it forward just a little bit. Bringing it back. Good, lovely. Reach it forward. Bring it back and reach it forward. This next time we are going to hold that hand wherever we've reached it to. Reaching it out along the floor if we can, or lift. Now I'm going to change arms so you can see what we're doing. We're going to take small circles. Now again, that circle can be as big. We're just working on strengthening those abdominals, putting a little bit of heat through the middle of the body. We've got 4. Breathing out. 3. Again, keep it on the floor. 2. And 1. Good, lovely. Place it down. Sit it back. Breathing in. And out. Let's do the other side. Reach it forward. Out to the side. I need to be a little bit more creative with where I put my hands. Good, lovely. Give me 4. Good. Breathing in and out. 2. And 1. Fabulous. Bring those hands down. Sit yourself back. All right, we're going to bring ourselves back into that 4-point kneeling position, but it's just to transition us down onto our bums and for our roll-ups. Technically starting seated. Okay, take those hands around the backs of the thighs if you want to. Arms are out in front. Stretch those legs if you can. Sitting up nice and tall. Find that space through the middle of your chest, especially if you've been sitting at a desk all morning, kind of like what I have been. Sitting up, find that space between the ribs and the hips. Let's take a breath in and pull the belly button all the way back, trying to get that nose down again in towards the belly button without shortening through the neck. Pulling the abdominals in, creating this lovely space here. If we can, reach those hands forward. We're going to roll ourselves all the way up. Roll up, keep pulling the belly button back, find those sit bones, and then stretch. Good, keep that rib cage closed. That's a note for me as well. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Pull the belly button back. Do whatever you need to with the feet. No pressure to keep them flat. You can do if you want to. Continue to roll back down towards the back of your pelvis. Take a breath in, breath out. Good, keep reaching those hands. Look towards your belly button and then stretch. All right, here we go. Breathing in and breathing out. A little bit lower. Breathing in. And breathing out, pull yourself all the way up. Straighten up on your breath in. A little bit further, breath out. Good, breath in. And breath out. Good, use those hands if we need to when we go a little bit lower, breath out. Good, breath in, pull the belly button in. Reach those hands forward. Keep pulling it back, sitting up. Last time is going to take us as close to the floor as we can. As close to the floor, but not all the way. Good, lovely. Stretch those legs. Stretch those legs. Feel the lower back on the floor. Press those heels. Your legs are nice and heavy. And again, if you need to bend those legs too, roll yourself up. If not, keep those legs straight. Reaching it forward. Yes, nice. Hands around the thighs, calves, or the feet. Take a little bit of a stretch here. Don't think about crown of the head towards the thighs. Think about pulling the abdominals back. Nice. Chin in towards chest. Good, lovely. Take a nice breath in. Keep in that position and then roll yourself all the way down. Bend those legs if you need to. Bring yourself down. All right, grab your t-shirt. Now this t-shirt or towel, whatever you're using, is going to go around the back of your head, not the back of your neck, please. Around the back of your head, and you're going to be supporting, don't wrap it around your head, and you're going to be supporting your neck with this. So it's less about pulling, and it's more about just allowing the head to feel nice and heavy. Your elbows are going to be inward, so make sure that those hands are nice and supported. And I'm going to set my feet flat here. Rest the head down. Take a lovely breath in here. Just check what it feels like to be on the floor. Feet are flat. And when we take that breath out, we curl the head and shoulders. Pull the belly button down as we breathe in. Breath out. So your rib cage is really heavy on the floor, your pelvis hasn't lifted, your tailbone is nice and heavy, and your head is nice and relaxed. Your arms are engaged. We breathe in, bring it down. Breathing out, curl yourself up. Good, breathing in. So again, this is not a crunch. What we want to think about is really lengthening the back of the body and pulling the abdominals down. What we see sometimes in a crunch is that the middle of the body does bulge up, and it's just a little bit of a deeper work with the transverse abdominis to keep that down. Good, lovely. One more time. Breathing in and out. Good, lovely. Let's add on. So if you've already rolled down, then get yourself back up. But as we curl up, we're going to hold here. Lift that right leg ever so slightly away from the floor, or if you're used to it, take that leg to a tabletop. Place that foot down. Breathe out, lift the left leg again just off the floor or tabletop. Place that foot down and then roll it down. Take a breath in and breathe out. Left leg, lift. Breathe out, lower. Right leg, lift. I am shaking and down. Lower it down as you breathe in. Good, and as you breathe out. One more time each side. One more time each side. I'm just going to check that you're all still there. Yes, you are. All right. Curling it up. And curling it up. Right leg. I've got no idea what leg you're on. So just keep floating one leg at a time. Down and down. All right. Rest it down. Nice. Just take those feet and those knees from side to side. If you want to, leave your feet exactly where you are. If you'd like to, and again, if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, take those knees and feet away from the floor, but take it easy. Take it easy. Good, nice. And again, it's just a little bit of free movement, keeping that lower back engaged. All right, so for this next variation, you can use your towel or your t-shirt, or you can come into that standard 100 position, which is basically this without the t-shirt. So, place the hands around, draw the elbows in. We're gonna curl ourselves up on the exhale. If we can, instead of lifting one leg then the other, we are going to float, float, down and down. All right, nice and slow, nice and steady. Feel the shake of that transverse abdominis. Let's take a breath in. Breath out. Curl that leg up. Really press that lower back down into the floor. So if you're not using it, really reach the arms forward. Lower the right leg, lower the left, and then roll down, inhale. Exhale, curl up. Reach that left, reach that right. Nice and slow. Lower that left, lower the right. Breathing in. 2 more times. Breathing in, curl your body up. Lift that right leg up to that tabletop position. Lift the left, lower the right, and lower the left. Last time, lower it down, breathing in. Breathing out, roll yourself up. Left leg lifts, right leg lifts, left leg down, and right leg down. Roll yourself down on your inhale and take a nice full body stretch. I'm not going to stay in these exercises too long. It's just a quick one. Good, lovely. All right, so what I want you to do is leave your left leg nice and long. Your t-shirt can actually come in handy for this as well if you feel like your hamstrings are a bit tight. What you can do is loop that around if we can, yeah? If we feel like that is a struggle, please do just take a bent leg as well. All right, so if we can, in an ideal world, that leg that's on the floor is extended, but if not, don't worry about it. Okay, so still in keeping with the breath, make sure those hands are as far down as they possibly can be, depending on the length of your t-shirt. We're gonna breathe in, take the leg away, and as we breathe out, keep those hips heavy. Draw that leg towards you, elbows draw down and in. Good, lovely. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good, breathing in and breathing out. Fab, just 2 more. Breathing in and breathing out. Hold it there. We're going to take the ends of the t-shirt, if we're using it, in one hand, and we're going to take the other hand around either the thigh or the calf, if we can reach at the feet, but just taking it round and then just unlooping it as gracefully as you can. I think I've just got dust from the floor on my face, which makes us really sad. All right, if we can, we're going to take the hand as well, the other hand around the other side of the calf, and we're going to hover that left leg. Hover that left leg. If we can, let's take a breath in. If your legs are shaking, please bend them. We're going to breathe out. Good, lovely. Still drawing the abdominals down, still keeping those elbows down or out, whatever feels most comfortable, but shoulders away from the ears. All right, we're going to stay up with the body if we can, and then we're going to change. And then we're going to lower it down. Because it would be a bit unfair really to do scissors right now, wouldn't it? So we've changed legs. Again, do whatever you need to do. Wrap the foot around, lasso it. Bend that leg, stretch that leg. Breathing in, extend the leg away and out. Good, lovely. Now with a flexed foot, it's going to feel worse than with a relaxed foot. So if you need to, bend that leg. We can still get a little portion of the hamstring in there. Breathing in, deep breath out. Good, one more time, breathing in and a breath out. Good, let's hold it there. Take again, both ends. Hand around the calf of the thigh. When we're ready, we're going to take that off. Hand around, same place. Hover that leg. Let's breathe in, breathe out. Good, now it is up to you. For scissors, you can come into a bent leg position. So one leg is bent, one leg is straight. You can of course always rest the head down, but if we can, we're going to slowly change it. Now normally I would do single leg stretch, which is this lovely little thing here first, but it's only half an hour. So we're going to move nice and slow. If we can, flex the foot at the top. Breathing in. Flex the foot. Good, and again, if you're feeling that neck tension, rest your foot down and we can just work on the legs rather than legs and the abdominals. All right, so this is a reset. So we're gonna go just a little bit quicker if we can. We have 1 and 2. Good, 3 and 4. Let's do 4 more. 5, keep the head loose. 6 and 7 and 8. Good, lovely. Hug both knees in and you're gonna gently rock yourself up to seated. Bring yourself forward. Final thing, well, in this position anyway, shuffle your hips forward and bring your hands across the fronts of your shins. We're going to take a little massage for the back and a little balance. All right, so squeeze the knees in towards one another. If you're struggling with this position, take the hands around the backs of the thighs, but keep those heels squeezed in. Now, as always, abdominals away from the thighs, walk your feet in and take a little balance in your tailbone. Now, if your spine is sore, or if your back is sore, or if you don't want to roll, that's fine. Just don't do it, yeah? Find this balance here, squeeze the inside thighs. We could even get so much abdominal work here, all right? If you're feeling comfortable to roll, chin in towards chest, head stays off the floor, breathing in and breathing out. And it feels a little bit like a massage, but that's for me. It might not be the same for you. You might absolutely hate it. Okay, so if we can, let's do 4. Breathing in, breathing out. Tap those feet down or find a balance. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and out. Keep going. 2 more. Breathing in. This is the thing about Pilates teachers, they can't count. 1 more. Good, lovely. If we can, we're going to find a little position where we're not on the floor with the feet, we're hovering. Okay? Now if we can, we're going to take those knees apart, keep those feet together. Place the hands on the fronts of the ankles. I realise you can't see me from side on, and I'm wearing all black, so it doesn't really matter. So squeezing those legs together, or the feet together, sorry, the knees are apart. All right, we made it, we finally made it. All right, so exactly the same, but we're going to clap the feet together 3 times. So this is called seal. You can probably understand why. So we have 3 claps of the feet. If you want to roll, you roll back, you clap, 3 claps of the feet, you then roll up. All right, so that's only if you want to roll. If you don't want to roll, then maybe just do 6 at the top. Okay, just keep clapping those feet. Pull those abdominals in, walk the feet, hover. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, roll. 1, 2, 3, roll. 1, 2, 3, roll. 1, 2, 3, roll. Good, keep going. 2 more times. Roll. You'll notice you have to roll a little bit further back, which for some of us it isn't comfortable, and that's okay. Just try 1. 1, 2, 3. Last time. Roll. Good, fabulous. All right, lovely. Okay, so to finish off with, I'm going to get you to come onto your side. Now, lots of different positions for side lying. I feel like you won't always get tension in the shoulder, and that's okay because you are actively pressing down. Obviously, if you have shoulder impingements, then maybe think about lying down or considering placing your hand in a particular place which is comfortable for you. Sometimes lying down with a pillow is a little bit better. So the option I'm going to give is lining your elbow up at the back of the mat to start off with. Okay, now if you've done this exercise before, which is a lovely thread the needle rotation, then what you can do is bring your hand flat. It's quite nice because we're not placing any weight on it just yet. And my feet are lined up with the back of the mat. If you'd like to, go ahead and stretch one leg out. Gives yourself a little bit more space. So you've got the elbow or the hand. From there, take that top hand, reach it down as close to that hand as possible, as if you were going to go put the hand down on the floor. Yeah. And then what you're going to do is actively push the supporting hand down and then open the arm out. Good. Keep the chest nice and supported again. Bend those legs if you need to. Make sure you don't hit anything behind you. I'm just thinking, this is where I'm just knocking all over. Good, lovely. Take care of that shoulder. Again, this is the problem area here. So keep pressing and think about opening the chest. You can even think about flexing the fingers a little bit more. And then we're going to thread it through. So we're going to take that hand and thread it through. Now you'll notice when we're on the elbow, it might be a little bit kinder to get through. If we can, we're going to work on a little bit of strength. Bend that arm if we're sitting up tall. Press that arm, open and out. Good, breathe in and out. Good, breathing in. Draw those abdominals in, breathing out. Good, last time, breathing in. Good, thread through, breathing out. Alright, so it is up to you for this next one. We are coming into side bend. It's a little bit of work, a little bit of sweat to get through the body. You can come down to your elbow, leave both knees bent, one leg straight or both legs straight, depending on how you want to do it. And you're going to think about squeezing and lifting that underneath side away from the floor. Okay, if you'd like to, we're going to try it on the hand. We're going to start with both legs bent. Now this is it's a pretty advanced version because you're going from bent to straight legs, so your hand needs to be a little bit further away. What will happen is you'll bend, lift those hips away from the floor, stretch it up and over, find that nice lift, and again, that shoulder placement over the wrist. And then you're going to hit all of your planks. So, and then bring it down. Like I say, I was like, really want to put myself here because I don't really spend a lot of time facing this way. So I was just like, I'll just do it. And now I know why I don't do it. So down on the elbow if you'd like to. Again, my recommendation, if you're down on the elbow, lifting up and down. It's a little bit more challenging, but we're going to try 5. Take it at your own pace. Nice breath in to take you over. Switch on those abs and then breathe out to come down. Let's make it as graceful as possible, shall we? Let's breathe in and let's breathe out. Really find that nice side bend in the spine, even if the hand doesn't go over. Breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, 2 more times. Breathing in and breathing out. Last time, breathing in. Good. And breathing out. Switch sides. Everything on the other side. All right, so exactly the same versions that you did. We're going to come down, Tap that hand. I definitely didn't start there. It's remembering where you started. And twist and pulling the abdominals back. Good, lovely. Press that hand in towards the floor. Open it up through the chest, being careful of the roll of the shoulder. Good, thread it through. Good, lovely. And again, you're going to keep going. That version down on the elbow is a little bit kinder to thread through. Unless you're on a grippy mat, then you've got no chance, basically. And thread it through. Last one. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Lovely. Set your hand flat. You've got your 5 side bends. Keep it nice and simple. Elbow down on the floor. Line it all up with the rest of your body. If we can, let's gracefully finish it. We're breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Breathing in. Keep pushing that hand in towards the floor. If the palms are uncomfortable, bring it down to the elbow. Good. Fabulous. Draw those abdominals in. 2 more. Breathing in. And out. Last one. Breathing in. We're going to stay there, but bring yourself back down into that leg pull front, that plank position. Squeeze your glutes. Now, we always finish Pilates with push-ups. We're going to do 3. Drop those knees if you feel like you need to. Breathing in to go down, out to come up. Here we go. Breathing in. Pull those abdominals up. Breathing out. Squeeze those butt muscles. Breathing in and breathing out. 1 more. Breathing in and out. Good, lovely. Drop those knees. Walk your hands back. Take a deep breath. We're finished. Slowly bring yourself onto your feet, but not standing. Chin is in towards your chest. Take a breath in and a breath out. Are your legs a little bit straighter? Do they feel a little bit easier to move? Make sure your feet are in parallel, hip distance apart, please. Good, now take a small bend of the knees. Take a lovely breath in as you roll up. Nice, long, full breaths. Let's avoid that head rush at the top. Follow those eyes all the way so that it's directly in front. All right, take 3 shoulder rolls. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. All right, well done. 30-minute blast. Cracked it. Okay, so we are all done. I'm trying to look at like 2 different places here. So yeah, I will be doing this every Thursday. It's Thursday today, I think. Yeah, I'll be doing this every Thursday. I'll stand here so you can both see. I'll be doing it every Thursday on Instagram and Facebook. If you want a longer class, I do a beginner's course on a Monday night and a improvers, which is slightly more intermediate, on a Tuesday night. So check it out. But like I say, this half hour will always be free as a little bit of a reset. If you think you're going to be a regular attendee, let us know things that you'd like to work on, whether it's you've been sitting at your desk too much and you want to stretch it out, let us know. Oh, let us know. All right, and yeah, on that note, I will, I'll see you all wherever we are on the flip side. All right, bye.